Hey everyone, I'm Stu Pluback, and this is Worthless. This is a note that people will claim is a low serial number, and it's not. If you see eBay sellers trying to sell notes like this and claim that they're low serial numbers, they are scammers. They are lying to you. They're trying to make it seem that they have something rare and valuable, and they don't. So what I did is I found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of these numbers that they are claiming are worth a ton of money. Well, I found 10 of them. You know what that means? That means they are worthless. That's right. They're trying to get ridiculous amounts of money for them. So I decided to find 10 of them on my own. I put them on eBay with my price, and I put worthless right on there. Now, unfortunately, there's a particular scammer who's kind of upset at me, and when I scrolled down on the page, one of his pictures showed up. So I got another copyright strike from this freaking idiot. Apparently, the law says that con men are more protected than people doing the right thing. So all you have to do is search for low serial number and look to see if anybody has a low serial number that doesn't qualify, and that would make them a con man. So let's see what we're talking about. Here is what the website My Currency Collection has to say about low serial numbers. Low serial numbers that start with 5 or more zeros are fancy, meaning 00000001 to 00000999. The more leading zeros, the better. So if you have 7 leading zeros, that's worth 500 to 1,000. If you have 6 leading zeros, that would be a 2-digit note, and that would be 100 to 300. If you have 5 leading zeros, that would be a 3-digit worth 30 to 75 bucks. If you have 4, it says sometimes over face, sometimes. And what they're referring to is if you had 00001111, well, that's a true binary. That's probably worth some money. If you had 00001000, yeah, that's probably worth some money. But if you have 00009725, no, that's not worth anything. Okay? Sometimes, which means less than half. Sometimes. It doesn't say most of the time, it says sometimes. That means if you have 4 leading zeros, it's worthless. Which means if you have 3 leading zeros and 5 digits, that is even more worthless. That is 10 times easier to find than a 4-digit. So yes, that is worthless. If you see people telling you they're rare, they're lying. They aren't rare. They're 10 times easier to find than a 4-digit, which is 10 times easier to find than a 3-digit, and a 3-digit is only worth 30 bucks. So if you're talking about something that's 100 times easier to find than a 3-digit, and the 3-digit's 30 bucks, that means it's worth 30 cents. Luckily, it's still worth face value of $1. Don't let these con men sucker you into it. I can't show you anything else because I don't want another copyright strike, but like I said, I did learn that all my copyright strikes go away after 90 days. So I can show you again in 90 days. I'll be more than happy to do that, and I'll play this game as long as it takes because I'm here to educate you guys. So once again, if you want to go on eBay and you want to look up my stuff, go for it. You can look up all of my stuff at Stu Pluback Currency, and if you want, you can scroll down the page and read my description. I don't want to scroll down the page because I don't accidentally want to show anything that might get me another copyright strike. But that's fine because you can look at my stuff and you can see all the sellers that are selling similar items here, and they're claiming it's actually worth money. They won't buy my stuff, but they'll claim that it's worth money. If it was, they'd buy mine. They won't buy mine. I'm not harping on them to buy my stuff. I don't ever want my stuff to sell. I want my stuff to be on eBay forever, right next to their stuff that they're legitimately trying to sell. I want the big word worthless right next to all of their stuff because it's worthless. If it wasn't, like I said, easiest way to prove it's not worthless, they could buy mine and resell it. They won't do it because there is no value. They're just trying to rip off people who don't know. Unfortunately, this is what my worthless series is going to have to be now. So we will hang tight until I can reveal the name. Actually, you guys already know the name of the person, so it doesn't even matter. I don't have to reveal the name, but I can harp on them once a week. All right, guys. that's what I got. I don't even like these videos anymore, so I'm sure you guys don't either, but I do have to keep it up because there are still new people watching and still people who don't know. And we're just trying to educate them so that they don't get ripped off by sellers like the guy putting copyright strikes on me. All right, have a good one.